welcome to another sensational video. If you are new, my name is Louise Pentland and I make videos about motherhood and lifestyle, and if you're an oldie but goldie, which I assume most of you are, let me know in the comments. Come on in, get comfortable. This is going to be a plus size fashion video. I'd like to be doing more plus size fashion things this year, so we're starting off with something that I have been heavily influenced by, which is ironic because my job title according to the media is influencer. One day I'll talk about how much I hate the term influencer, but now's not the video for that. Maybe I'll save that for an Instagram rant. Did you see the one that I did last week? My God. Back to the topic at hand. I have seen so many ads for an app called Vinted. Just so you know, this video is not sponsored by Vinted. I'm not associated with Vinted. They don't know I'm making this video, yada yada. The only association I have with them is as a customer of their site, their app. I don't know if they do it on desktop, but I just use it all on my phone. So it's like eBay or Depop, where you can put your stuff on to sell and people like me buy it. All the ads so far that I have seen have been encouraging you to make more money by selling your old things, but I haven't seen any of people being like, I got this amazing thing on Vinted, but I would assume maybe that's the next part of their marketing strategy, I don't know. Anyway, I spent about £150-ish on there because I wanted to see what you could get, what it would be like, and then show you how I could style all these pieces up with things I already have in my wardrobe and do a bit of a haul, but a second-hand haul. So I'm currently wearing my own clothes that were not from the thrifted haul, but some of the accessories that I bought go with this outfit, so I thought I would style them up now. The first one is this little pendant. I think this was originally from Accessorize and I bought it for £2. You do also have to pay postage and packaging and a Vinted fee, so I'll put the full price on the screen for you, but I just love this. I love jewellery that's a bit fun, a bit whimsical, a bit of a talking piece, and talking of talking pieces, oh wow, this bag, I couldn't resist this. It's got all my favourite colours on it, like mints and pinks and yellows and creams, and it's also chocolate. I like chocolate a lot, as you can tell, and I just thought this would be such a fun bag. I'd probably wear it crossbody, and I probably wouldn't wear it with a pendant because it's a bit much, but I just thought that was so fun. And my top tip for novelty bags, which is, this is such a niche tip, but somebody out there will use it and thank me. When I was on the dating scene, the Tinder dating scene for 2 years, I found that going on first dates, take a novelty handbag because it makes such a good talking piece, and if your date's nervous, I promise you they will comment on it. This is the one that served me very well. Bear with. This one, oh god, it's got dust on it. This was also from the same place. This is from, which is Accessorize, and I would take this on so many dates. You can see that's been well used, and people would always be like, oh, your bag's a camera, and I'm like, sure is. Do you like photography? And you could be like, oh, your bag's a chocolate milk. Sure is. Do you like milk? You get the gist. Gist. Next item. I don't really know where to start with all of this, but since I'm wearing my jeans already, and they are skinny jeans, and I know how the youth feel about those, I'll link the IGTV rant below, but I'm living in my truth, and I'm living in my skinny jeans. This is an ASOS wrap top. It's a size 20, and I bought this for £5. I'll put the full cost with the postage and packaging and the Vinted fee on screen, but I thought I'd try this on with jeans, because that's probably what I would wear it with. So this is what it looks like. I really like it. I think this is lovely. It feels nice on. It covers all the bits that I want to cover, like my mum term. It fits nicely. I think it looks okay at the back. Okay, you're probably thinking I'd go for like a nice dainty little locket, but no. I've gone for a time turner because I'm really enjoying just wearing quite bold jewellery this year. So that's my little time turner. I got that on Amazon, so I'll link it below for you. But I like this a lot, and do you know what else it would go with? This bag, which was also £5. It's got similar colours in, hasn't it? So if you look at the colours of the shirt, and that's got similar colours, so that would be really nice. Oh look, isn't that just a nice spring day? I love that. And that was £5 for the top, £5 for the bag. And when the top arrived, it didn't smell. Now, I've washed everything. Some things I've had to wash twice because some things came really smelly. If that doesn't bother you, then fine. This was my first time buying second-hand clothes online. I've only ever picked up a few bits and pieces in a charity shop, and a couple of things were really, really smelly, and I didn't love that element of it, but this didn't. Everything's had a wash, and this has had like a little Dettol anyway. But I appreciated it. It was packaged nicely. It was just, you know, this was a nice experience. Okay, I'm going to pick something next, which was a bit of a wild card purchase. I wasn't sure if it was one of those things that is so hideous that it's amazing. It's this. So this is true vintage. This is a size 22 Etam shirt, and it came with the original tags on from like the Etam shop. Even though it still had the tags on, I've still run it through the washing machine, and I think that maybe that was a mistake, because look, it has shoulder pads. This shoulder pad survived its 30-degree spa treatment, but this shoulder pad absolutely did not. It's gone all like not very padded. I saw this for £3 and thought, could I make this work? Could I do something with it? So let's see, shall we? I think the answer to can we make this work is no. It's not very flattering here, but I'm wondering, could we put this with a skirt? Do I have a skirt that I could like tuck this into? A lot of my summer skirts are in the loft at the moment, so could I try this one? Christ, no, a gold one is not going to be the right look, so let's just God. Would this maybe? So this was a skirt that I got on Vinted. This was £3. Let's see if this with this works. I think this needs a plain skirt, but we don't have a plain skirt to hand because most of my summer stuff is in the loft at the moment. But let's see. Oh, does this even fit? This is the problem with, oh, I'm sure I'm glad that this is going on the internet. Woo! Okay, she's up, she's up. You know, it's not as bad with this skirt. I'll tell you something though, this top is the size 22 and it's really snug on my arms, and I'm wondering, were sizes different in the olden days? Let's do this so that you don't get a full like crotch shot. It's not OnlyFans, crikey. Right, let's pull this down. I think I could make this top work. What do you think in the comments? But here's the top and here's the skirt as well, and that's fun. Is it fun, or is it like mum's on holiday? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but either way, I'm keeping it. I think it's fun. Right, what next? Okay, I wanted to give this skirt an opportunity to shine because I feel like it was just being used as like an accomplice to the Etam vintage skirt top. So I've teamed it with a white t-shirt that I already had, and this Swarovski necklace, which I'm sure you've seen me wear 1,000 times. Disclaimer, I worked with them last year, so I have lots of jewellery from them, but I just love it. It's just so sparkly and delicious. And then I'm going to put this little plain cardigan on. Wow, why have the sleeves gone so slim? It's like trying to get a couple of sausage into a condom. Crikey, what's happened? It's like a snake peeled its skin and then actually changed its mind and tried to get back in. Woo! Anyway, we're in now. A bit breathy, but we're in. How cute is this little outfit for spring? It would even go with this little circle bag, wouldn't it? Oh, I love it. I want it to be spring already. I feel so cute in this. Doesn't have pockets, but that's okay. £3, total bargain. Happy with this. This next piece, the skirt, was £3.50, and on the hanger, I'm not gonna lie to you, it looked terrible. It's a very like old granny skirt. It has on it, let me put these down, it has on it these tassels which I'm going to cut off because they don't actually work to tighten anything, they're just kind of there. It is a bit big, I'd like it to be a little bit tighter, but I wanted this to look like a floaty, like very ethereal kind of summery skirt. It's a lovely texture, and I thought if I put a belt with it, could I look like one of those people, like girls in America who live in like hot sunny states and they always look so glamorous, and I'd be tanned and skipping through mountains things. How does this work? Does it go like this? Sort of a little bit where the heart is, but 2021. Obviously I wouldn't wear black pumps if I'm wearing a brown belt. I don't know, have I pulled this off? I'm not sure, but I like it. The top's mine. I thought as well, maybe a denim jacket. I also thought maybe a necklace. I like this one. This went out of fashion. I bought it years ago and then everyone's like, this is not very fashionable, but just don't care anymore. I'm not sure what to do with the ties. Like, what do you do with those? I don't know, but let's put it on with the denim jacket. This is Ruth Langsford's jacket. It's not actually like her jacket that I've stolen off her, but she's got a range. Look at the label. Actually says her name in gold. Imagine if your clothes had your name in gold on the label. That would be cool. Let's see. Is this a look? I feel like this might be a look. Maybe with a brown bag. Let's have a look. If we add a brown bag, although if you've got to get the exact same brown as the, I don't know, is that a look? Am I just adding more things to this? Like, just adding too much. Take that off. You be gone. What do you think to this? What do you think? Before I put on the next piece of clothing, I thought I would talk to you about my experiences and what I thought of Vinted in case this video is like making you want to go on there. The pros were lovely things, really easy to use, really easy to search through. I really liked that I could search by size, I could search by brand of clothing, really easy to navigate. But there were cons, and they were you can only buy up to 9 or 10 things in a go, which if you're having like a splurge, that's not good. I thought that they would want you to buy as much as possible, and also you can't pay on, I think you can't pay on PayPal or Apple Pay, and we had so many problems with the card being blocked and then the bank calling and saying was it fraud and it was suspicious activity, and like I've never had that before with an online shop where my bank is confused about what it was, so that was a massive faff. Let's get the next outfit on. Oh hi, we've got a Lindy Bop skirt next. It was £12 on the app. This would have been maybe 30 or 40 on the website, and it is in perfect condition. Also when it arrived, it didn't have any smell to it, which I really appreciated. I've washed it, it's actually a little bit damp here. I've had it on the radiator trying to dry it, but it needs a bit more drying and a bit of an iron. But I absolutely love this skirt. It has huge pockets, like big enough to fit my phone in. I could fit 3 phones in that pocket. Not that I've got 3 phones, but you know, chunky pockets. I love the detailing on the bottom. It feels very like whimsical and Disney and magical. You could wear this casually with flats like I am here, or you could wear it with heels and like a dressy top. You could even put a petticoat underneath it if you wanted it to really like princess out. Yeah, I just love it. Nothing else to say on that. Next up, this one. I've got a lot to say on this. Okay, this skirt was £6. It's originally from Tew, which is Sainsbury's, and I love a bit of supermarket clothing. I've got quite a lot, and I thought that this would look really nice at this time of year with a black roll neck and a little jacket, or you could wear this in the summer with a white vest top or like a little white loosey-goosey floaty top like I had with the floaty skirt. I just think it's really nice. I love the colour, I love the pattern, it fits nicely. The only thing is, it really smells of smoke, and I don't want to shame anybody that smokes. You do you, your lungs, your rules, your rolls. I hope your lungs don't turn to rolls, that'd be a disaster. Bread rolls, gone off piece. But it was just really off-putting because we're a house of non-smokers, and it just didn't smell nice. I put it through the wash and then it still smelled of smoke. Admittedly, I was doing it on a cooler wash on 30, but I washed most of my stuff on 30. And then I put it in again on its own with nothing else in the washing machine, and it still has a bit of a smell to it. Like, you have to put it to your face and go to smell it now, which obviously would be really weird if someone was coming up to me and like really inhaling me. But it has made me feel a bit funny about it. I suppose that's kind of the risk you take when you buy thrifted clothes. But there must be a technique, like how do you get the smell of smoke out of something, or is this kind of it now? Is this like, it is what it is? Oh, I didn't realise I'd done a pop collar there. Like I don't even know when that was in fashion. Like I'm from a time when that was in fashion. But yes, I like the skirt in general. I think it's really nice, and £6 I thought was a decent price for it. This we have left. I want to wear this with jeans, so I'm going to quickly try this and then we'll get on to the dresses. So when I saw this next piece online, I just knew that this was the piece for me. I don't have anything like this in my wardrobe, but I have been watching, I know I've mentioned it before, but the channel The Recycled Life, and there's a girl on there called Laura, and I love that she always wears like jeans and a top and then something over the top, like a piece of interest, as it were. Oh, I like it a lot. That's so fun, isn't it? I feel a little bit either like I'm the aunt from Sabrina the Teenage Witch, or I'm like someone off Harry Potter. It needs a pendant necklace, I think, but also I have gone for star earrings, so maybe that's too much. But the bag, I know what bag I bought this bag. I'm getting overexcited. I bought this bag about 3 years ago, and I have never worn it, but I refuse to give it up because I know that one day I'll be glad that I bought this bag. I think I got it on ASOS, which is strange because I don't see things like this on there anymore, but it's metal. Look at that. It's a metal bag. It has this like filigree clasp on it. You open it up and it's all velvet lined in there. Oh, there you go. There's some velvet in there. I just think that my metal bag, which is highly impractical, because now I can't do the clasp, but imagine like you're at the tills somewhere trying to deal with that. Oh yeah, I just feel like that's a look that I want to get behind this year. How fun is that? Do you love it? The sleeves feel really nice. It's washed well. I like that it has this fringing on it. Yeah, I just feel like this is such a fun piece. It's out of my usual colour palette because usually I go for pastels, as you can see. I really love it. I love it so much. I think this might be a favourite. So from being a bit out of my comfort zone, I've gone right back into it and I feel so good. This is a Chic London dress. It was £20 on Vinted, but I think on the website this would have been, I don't know, around 50 to 60 maybe. I don't normally wear dresses that have my arms out. I feel self-conscious about my upper meat sticks. I know I shouldn't, but I just do. So I would probably want to put a little cardigan on, but just look at the skirt shape. It's so poofy and flicks out. I just love it. This would be so nice to a wedding, if we get to go to weddings this year, christenings, all of that sort of stuff. Or would you wear this on a date? Would you wear this on a date night? Like I would, because I'm always overdressed for things. A woman can never be overdressed or overeducated. Who said that? I don't know. Wasn't me, it's a quote. But I just love this. I also love the fabric. It came in really great condition. It wasn't smelly. It was wrapped nicely. It's gone through the wash really well. I didn't tumble dry it. I'm just going to see what it looks like with a cardigan on. You see, I instantly feel more confident for putting a little cardigan on, and I also think it makes it a bit more casual and a bit more like okay to wear just kind of out and about on a little like day trip or something. Quite a dressy day trip, but I also feel a bit disappointed in myself because I feel like, no, why have I done this? Like, I don't need to wear a cardigan. I should just feel confident in my arms. Every summer I have this battle. It gets this time of year and I think, oh, spring's coming. Am I just going to wear my arms out? Or am I going to preach to all of you about wearing your arms out and then not do it myself? Whilst I have this on, I wanted to show you this. Now, this was the most expensive thing I bought. This was £32, but it still has the original tag on and shows that it was £69. So let's give this a go. I think this is so nice. This is such a, like, going to a nice event, going to afternoon tea, going to a wedding, all that sort of stuff. Oh, I love it. This is such a nice coat. It feels like it fits well. I really appreciate it when brands make clothes for plus size women that fit a plus size body well. I really appreciate that. So I love this little combo. Hang on, the label's gone a bit squiffy. I love this little combo. So £20 for the dress, £32, £52 for this is not bad when it should have been sort of 70, let's say 50, be generous, it should have been 130. That's not bad at all, is it? So that is a win. Yes! Okay, let's try this one. Okay, this was originally from H&M, £10 on Vinted. It's lovely, but it's very wide. There's a lot of floaty fabric. Now, I love a floaty fabric dress as much as the next gal, but I think it needs something just to cinch it in a tiny bit. So I'm going to add this little like gold plaited belt. This is the oldest belt in the world and it's falling apart, but I think it will do the job. Oh yes, that's already looking a lot better, isn't it? So if we add this to it, where's the denim jacket? That might look nice as well. Oh, I love that. I think that is so nice. I really like that it's got the slightly bigger sleeves and they're elasticated so you could pull them up to make that really flattering bit where you show your wrists and forearms. I love a V-neck. I'm going to go as far as to say I think this might be my favourite piece. I did like the kimono, did like that, but this might have just pipped it to the post. This would look good with that original brown bag that I had picked up for the other thing, wouldn't it? Obviously not with my little black pumps that I put on there. Oh dear, I've kicked things over, ignore that. Yeah, I really love this. I don't think there's much more to say on it other than, yeah, 10 out of 10. How much do you love this? This was £10. I love this so much, and I wouldn't normally have thought I would like this kind of dress because sometimes I think that this like ruching here gives me like squash tits. Like imagine that you've got two buns and then put a chopping board on and go, ugh! That's usually what this kind of thing does to my boobs. But no, this one has not given me squash tits, which I appreciate. I think that you could do the sleeves like this. Oh la la, look at the very top bit of my shoulder there. Or if you're feeling coy, you could be like, oh, actually don't look at the top bit of my shoulder there. I'm going to pair it with this bag that I bought as well. This is originally a Topshop bag. And look how many compartments it has, would you please? I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but there's so many little compartments. There's like one, and then a little skinny one there, 2, 3, 4 little cats. There you go, on the front, and gold detailing there on the strap. The only thing is, this has a bit of a weird smell. I'm so sorry to keep talking about smells, I'm like a hound dog that smells. And I just don't know what the smell is. I've got a wet cloth and sprayed it with a bit of like rhubarb method and then like washed it where I could, but on the velvety bit I didn't know what to do. I don't know if it just needs airing. I don't want to keep smelling it because it's unpleasant, but also I couldn't tell you exactly what the smell is, but I just know that I don't want it to smell that way. So any advice? Maybe I just need to leave it outside to air for a while, I'm not sure. But I think that that looks really nice. I feel a little bit Pretty Woman-esque, but 2021 and not Julia Roberts, and also not a prostitute. But the vibes from that film, also Julia Roberts herself is not a prostitute, and also this is not to say that I think badly of prostitutes. I'm just saying that that's not what I just mean like the film, because she wears a spotty dress in the film starring Julia Roberts. Good. This outfit, love it. You could wear this with trainers, I think. Should I move this out of the way a bit? You could wear this with trainers, or I've gone for just little black pumps I've been wearing throughout the entirety of this video. I think with a denim jacket this would look nice. I just love this, you can tell because I can't stop waffling on about it. I think it's going to make a nice little holiday dress as well. Yes, is this my favourite one? I don't know. Next up, I'm going to try out this dress. Now this is true vintage, and it was one of those I saw and thought, is this going to be so old lady that it's come full circle and it's trendy lady? But then when I got it, I wasn't so sure. Let's try it on. I think I can say with confidence that this is not the dress for me. It has a dropped waist, which never ever looks good on me, and I didn't really realise when I was looking at the pictures that it would have a dropped waist on it. Like, I don't mind it at the back because I really like my bum, but at the front I'm just not sure this is flattering. It also came with this little belt, but there's no like little side loops, so I don't really know where I'm supposed to put this belt. Is it supposed to go like around here at the smallest part of my waist, or am I supposed to drop the belt? I don't even know if it will fit because my like round here bit is so rotund. Is that what it's supposed to look like down there? Yeah, I'm not sure this was for me. I just got really excited because it's real vintage, and it's so hard to find plus size vintage. It feels like, and please join in this conversation if you're plus size or if you're interested, that it's only in the last few years that brands have really woken up to making nice plus size clothes. And I don't mean just make us a smock or make us a tunic or make us some leggings. I want to wear nice things. I want to wear fashionable styles. I want to wear the same sorts of things that my slimmer counterparts are wearing, and sadly still not a lot of brands cater for those plus sizes. And I suppose there's an argument to be said, you know, should they? Is it healthy to be bigger? Is the ownership on someone who's plus size to lose weight to fit into those clothes? But then is it the brand's choice to tell people like what to do with their bodies? I don't know. It's like a much bigger question. But my overall experience on Vinted was okay. Like I said, it was easy to use. It was easy to chat to the sellers. But the whole like payment fiasco was really frustrating and like super off-putting. There wasn't a whole lot of options, but I have a theory on that, and I think that that's because plus size people know that it's really hard to find really lovely plus size pieces, and so they hold on to them. I don't get rid of many of mine. A few bits I'll send off to charity shops if they're like the more basic items, but my like really special pieces, I hold on to them because I think I might wear that in 2 or 3 years. I might come back to it, because it's not a matter of like, oh well, I'll just pop into Topshop and buy something new next season, because plus size people don't have the same choice and variety and like wealth of different items that straight sizes do. I wonder if very petite people feel this way as well. I'd love to hear from you if you're like a size 4 or a size 6 or 8 and you struggle to find clothes that fit you. I'm just wondering if I try the jacket on, the lovely red herring jacket, will this make this dress better? Let's see. No, you can't polish a turd, can you? I'm not saying the dress is a turd, I'm not saying I'm a turd, it's just a turn of phrase. I also bought this necklace as well, but I haven't had anything to try it on with in this video, but I just thought that was really, really pretty. I like the turquoise on it. It's not real turquoise, it's plasticky, but I just thought that was a nice piece of costume jewellery. And I also bought these earrings, but I've not had time to give them a little alcohol wipe yet, so I didn't want to put them in my ears, even though they look to be new, and they were £5 on there. Forgot what I paid, I'll put it on the screen. But yes, would I shop with Vinted again? If I saw something amazing on there, yes. There was definitely more on there than I ever see in charity shops, and I haven't had much success with eBay, and I've never bought anything off Depop. I find Depop like really overwhelming, so yes, I think I probably would. I would love to hear your thoughts on it if you've tried it. Have you seen the ads? Have you been influenced by the ads like I have? And did you enjoy this video? I hope so, a bit different, but hopefully some more kind of style and plus size inspiration coming your way soon. Okay, if you would like to see an unboxing of all of these things, that'll be on IGTV tomorrow morning, so go and check that out first thing, you know, wake up, have a little scroll. There I am, there's more of me. You're so welcome. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week, Sunday, 9 AM. Bye! Oh my god, the aftermath. Oh, yay.